Alright, that's how we're rolling now. Everything is awesome. So, first thing we're doing, I felt bad, we're finding arcs for you guys. Today didn't go too well in class, so I threw this together real quick. Hopefully we can recognize we have this arc here, this angle, and this arc over here. So we put a line right through these guys. I might as well do that for us just so we have that. I like to do that, right? This line goes straight through here so that we could recognize we're doing this arc here, this angle, and this arc over here. Now, obviously I don't want to leave that there, but hopefully we can connect those three things together when we write them down and we put them in our little equation down here. So we have these two places for arcs, one there, one here, and we have this place for an interior angle. It's your job to identify the three parts: an arc, an angle, and an arc, and put them in those three places. Let's give it a shot. I have an angle of 98 degrees. How about that, 98 degrees? That was a band once. And then I have these two arcs, 170 plus, I guess, x, right? We don't know that guy. Divided by 2. How do I get rid of that 2? Well, I have to multiply both sides by 2, right? So I get over here 196 equals 170 plus x. And the job there is these two 2's on the right hand side cancel and go away. Next step for us, I'm going to shrink this guy a little bit so we can use this a little better. Next step for us is to then subtract 170 from both sides. And we ended up over here with 26 equals, this cancels out, x is left over, right? So x equals 26, that means our arc up there, 26 degrees. Don't forget to use your pie piece up here. I just grabbed that formula right from here. It's right on your circle wheel, hopefully. If not, put it there. Alright, same as last time, you pause. Hit pause now and write yourself out a couple equations here using your pie piece from the previous page or your circle wheel. Find these two answers. Hit pause. I'm going to write the answers in now. First guy over here, x will equal 18. Second guy over here, x will equal 79. And the idea here is you're not able to copy down my equations and what I did. Hopefully you can follow the previous example and find those numbers yourself. If you have a question, ask us in class. Next guy, exterior angle. Previous guys we did were interior angles. Boy, I hope we realize that. It even says so right down here in our pie piece. So we have this exterior angle. That should signify to us that we're going to be subtracting, hence the little subtraction symbol there and over here. Again, I just took this formula right from this circle wheel pie piece, put it over there, rewrite it so you get some practice. Well, we put our three things in order, and I'm going to do that line again. Here we go. I got this angle here. I have this arc here, and I go all the way over to this arc here, and those are the three bits of information that I should be putting in this equation. Not that I don't care about these guys up here and down here. They're just not going to go in my equation. Sometimes they're very useful and we need them. Alright, once again, let me erase this junk. Get rid of it. Cool. So let's check this out. Do we have an angle? Yes, we do. It is 45 degrees. Alright, do we have arcs? Yes, we do. A 107 and then something that looks to be smaller. It is smaller. Put the 107 first. That would be the big arc first minus the small arc. If you do it the other way, you get a negative number. We can't have negative arcs. I guess technically it is the correct answer as long as it's not negative, but that's not how we do this. Alright, same as the other guy. We have this 2 on the bottom. We want to get rid of it. So we're going to multiply both sides by 2. Again, to cancel out over here. And we have to do the same thing to both sides, so we have to do it over there. We get what, 90? 90 over here equals 107 minus x. Alright, let me move this guy a tiny bit also so we have a little room to work. See what that does for us. Okay, now we have to move some of these things around. You can move the 90 to the right, you can move the 107 to the left, it doesn't matter. I'm going to choose the 107, my bad. Choose the 107 because it's sort of the normal way to do it. It cancels out. And I subtract it over here also, but then if you notice I get negative 17 equals negative x. That's not our answer. We can't have a negative x, so of course we have to divide by 1. And by dividing by 1 we end up with x equals 17. That other arc over there, 17 degrees. Makes perfect sense. Use your pie piece here in your circle wheel. Notice the pictures can look different, but they're really no different when solving. You'll see the next couple examples. Alright, last one here. Pause the video so you can try these three on your own. Hopefully you get the right answers. I'm not going to show you the work again. You should be able to get the right answers based on the previous example. So here we go. I'm writing the answers. Are you ready? First guy, x equals 30. Nothing fancy there, same as the previous example. This guy on the bottom, we should have x equals 40. Little something there I'll help you out on, I guess. Remember the whole straight line thing. Angle, arc, arc. These are the three things you need to put in your equation. You don't need the 120 in your equation, but you do need the 120 to solve it. You should be adding 120 and 80 to get 200, subtracting from 360 to find that this guy is 160. So using 160 and 80 to find this angle in your equation. Alright, next guy up here in the top right corner, this guy is x equals 80 degrees. Well, same kind of thing for the bottom guy and this guy. You have two arcs. I don't know what I was doing there. You have two arcs, this 100 and this arc over here, which is 260, right? Take 100, subtract it from 360, and it's left over is this other arc. We only have two arcs, so we can do that here. We can subtract the 1 and find the rest. That doesn't work for other ones when we have sort of like three arcs and we don't know all the information like this guy on the left. So you should be using 260, 100 to find your angle of 80 degrees. Alright, here we go. Try this one more time to finish us, to send us on a good note.
Everything is awesome. Everything is cool when you're part of the team.
Alright, hopefully you had some fun. See you in class tomorrow.